here's something we haven't done for a while. We've got a really good call here, the Halloween call. There doesn't seem to be a sort of a Halloween theme. They just picked some of the best heroes that you could possibly have and are giving you a chance to give them a call. So let's see what we get. Now, something that's been pointed out is that you can often have better luck if you leave a while between spins and sort of pick them separately as opposed to just scrolling along and selecting multiple characters at once. That might be a tip for everybody out there. For the purposes of making a video, I tend to just go through it quickly because I think you all just want to share the experience of sort of seeing some tokens get earned. Let's do 3 spins with this call. That's the call on the right. And then we'll do 3 spins with the other one. Now what I'm doing is, I'm kind of happy to re-roll until we get some big numbers of tokens. All of these heroes I do use. They're all good. They're going to be even better if they get boosted up. So I am just fishing for those big yeah, things like 1024 tokens. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And Sasha as well. Sasha, of course, as I have explained before, pound for pound, I believe she is the best hero in the game. She is by far not the only good hero in the game. But you just are not going to go wrong with putting her on your team. You're really not. Mercer, fantastic. Yumiko, great. Guardian Carol, excellent. Ah, come on. All of these other guys who are here, these are clearly tip-top heroes. That's why they are on this call. Glenn is actually pretty good. I haven't used him much. He is pretty good. There's 2 heroes here who are missing who I would have liked to have seen. We're switching, by the way, to the left call now. I would like to see Herschel and Fighter Rosita. Both new heroes. Haven't had much of a chance to get tokens for them. But I think that they look, really, really good, basically. I'd be really, really keen to use them. Hey, wait a minute. Why is Carl in this? Carl is... okay. Carl is probably the least capable of the heroes in this mix-up. Nice to have some Tyrese tokens. He's a newer hero as well. Tyrese, Herschel, and Fighter Rosita, the newest heroes. I don't know why we're getting Carl tokens. He kind of sucks. He's good as a defender in Guild Wars, but other than that, old Blinky ain't so great. Okay, I'm holding on to that. Yumiko, absolute A tier. Princess, fantastic. Mercer, excellent. Carl! Get out of here. Get out of here like you were got out of the show. Okay, let's give this one another spin, shall we? How many radios have we got left? 947. So I acquire my radios just through normal play, but also I do always get... no, Carl. I do always get the premium survival pass. I think that is the single best value for money purchase that you can make in the game. People often say, do you have to spend money? I'm just like, no. If you do spend money, you kind of get your money's worth when it's things like the premium survival pass or some bundles. But do you need to spend money? Best stuff that you can get is from the seasonal events and the Guild War shop, and even just crate drops, sometimes trade good purchases. You can get some really, really good stuff, definitely. And as ever, it's tactics and strategy that really matter. Ooh, nice. Happy with that. Yeah, strategy and tactics comes first. Team selection, yeah, that too. And then you're talking about badges, equipment, that kind of thing. Those, what you are actually putting on your survivors when you go into battle, it does matter. It does matter. But it's kind of like, it'll help if everything else is already in place. It's a case of if you get better gear, it will help you if your tactics and strategy and team selection are good. If your strategy and tactics and team selection are lacking, it's not really going to matter what badges or weapons or armor you give them, because you're not using them right. So you got to get those things down. I have so many radios that if I get a 256 tokens, I'm going to stick with it. Again, the joy of these types of calls is that you are not going to get a bad roll. Alright, okay. Survivalist Rick is nearly there. Guardian Carol is there. And this is lovely as well. Haven't quite managed to get to the very end of this week's challenge. I think I've still, I do think the strategy and the tactics are there. There's some missions that get very tough as you get into the very later rounds. The types of walkers that you encounter changes. So you might have had nothing but normal walkers, but, the threat counter can get shorter, and it can bring in things like armored walkers, tanks, spikies, when they weren't there before. So, yeah. There's one mission in particular in this weekly challenge that does get very tough. The threat counter just rolls over so quickly, it brings in new walkers, and I'm finding it tough to deal with them. Maybe if I can upgrade my guys a bit, that will help. They're really keen on me having some Ezekiel and Yumiko tokens, aren't they? Which I'm fine. Oh, God. Carl. Make me not want to make this cool. I mean, it is kind of weird that he is in there and two of the newer heroes aren't. You'd think that having a chance... No, Carl. Of getting some tokens for those guys would be very, very welcome, but... Alright, well, we got some Tyrese tokens anyway. I think... Yeah, I'd definitely be more keen to get Fighter Rosita as a melee character. Get her boosted, but... Alright. Maybe we'll give Tyrese a go. Maybe he will be... a bit of a superhero. So there is the suggestion that you just keep rolling until you get those 1,000+ tokens. Even if you get, something like that substantial 256 tokens, you just always roll it. But, nah. Kind of want me those princess tokens. She's due an upgrade as well. Yumiko, ready to go. And sometimes it's just those small boosts that make all of the difference. I mean, Sasha, I'd be happy to upgrade her all day long. I've got the traits that I want now. Ruthless, lucky, I consider them pretty much essential on your must-use heroes. So she's got those. Leveling her up now so that she is a higher rarity would be pretty good. Makes her more effective against higher level targets. I mean, it changes the chances that you are going to get body shots. It reduces that chance. But when you're on high levels, it's just you're going to get body shots. You know, you just are. And with Sasha, you kind of want that. Bad out of good is her leadership trait, and boy, does she make... No, good out of bad, sorry. And she really does make otherwise bad situations work for you. Okay, let's do a couple more spins. This is the video's been going on for 10 minutes. Hopefully now you've got an idea of what you would get if you make a couple of spins on this radio call. I've got to make a move in a bit. We'll let them radios cool down and then come back to them. Yes. All right. This has been pretty good. I'm really happy with these results so far. So glad to get 1,000 plus tokens for Sasha. That was just magnificent. Still got some radio calls to go. I will make those calls. But I think, yeah, we'll call it a day there for the video. As ever, thanks for watching. This week I've still got the distance to do. I've still got 2 last stand battles, so keep an eye out for those. But yeah, see you later.